A very warm welcome from James Wright Cars, and today's video is this 2015 on a 15 Land Rover Discovery 4 SDV6 SE. This is a 3-litre automatic car, done 108,000 miles and is lovely condition. Reverse parking sensors. It also has privacy glass and a detachable tow hook. There are in actual fact extras. It is the normal 7-seat arrangements which work as follows. And this creates the van-sized load carrying capacity. There's a 3-position load space cover as well, revealing a huge load space area. And the 6th and 7th seats are accessible by folding and tilting the middle row. With legroom and headroom sufficient for a fully grown adult, I'm 6'3". None of the alloys are trashed or corroded. There's been recent discs and pads all round. The tyres are all Goodyear Wranglers. The 2 on the rear are brand new, and the 2 on the front are partway through their lives. When we originally acquired the car directly from Land Rover, the car had a full set of seat covers on which has perfectly protected the upholstery, and it is genuinely completely unmarked. Carpet sets are also in very nice condition, and panning through there into the front you can see the whole thing is lovely and fresh and clean. Headlining hasn't had a hard life, it's not ripped or torn. Opening up on the driver's door, you can see we have electric rear and front windows, and also the locking systems work from there. The threshold as you get in and out hasn't been battered, and the carpet sets really are in first-class condition. All on the edges of the seats here shows no sign of wear, despite the 108,000 miles. We have 2 remote keys here, and there is, just for further evidential proof, there is the 108,000 miles from new. There's dual zone climate, quick clear front windscreen. You can adjust the height of the suspension here, low range, high range, electronic hill descent, and the various different modes that you can go into for the different surfaces you might travel across. This is the 8-speed rotary gear knob jobby, and the electric handbrake there working beautifully, and the all-important locking wheel nut key, which causes a wretched nuisance when it's missing. We also have paddle shift here for the gear changes, push button start, cruise control and Bluetooth. The quality of the sound system is superb. We're in possession of both remote keys. They're both in as new condition, not all falling apart, and they both have good batteries. I can tell you it's a one owner from new car, registered on the 20th of March 2015. It's the Discovery SE SDV6. The car is only 213 grams per kilometre, which means this particular car, being a 2015 and onwards, it's only £315 a year to tax, which is a refreshing change because the older cars are £570 a year. Now, we have an HPI report here showing it all to be HPI checked and clear. According to this, it has over £3,000 worth of factory-fitted extras, including the detachable tow hook, the privacy glass, the roof rails are extended in black finish, the cruise control, and the headlamps are automatic with main beam high assist. I like that. It's a nice touch. It's also in Corus grey. Beyond that, we have an MOT here, which expires in February 2021, and that passed without any advisories at all. We have a service history. I can tell you it was done partly at Land Rover and partly not at Land Rover, and amongst the invoices here it details it's had things like discs and pads and the odd sensor, but nothing major. Serviced at 7,000, 20,000, 52, 64, 77 and 99,000 miles. Cars done currently 108,332 miles. Beyond that, we've got the handbook pack. Now, during this period of coronavirus, COVID-19 or whatever it's called, we are strongly adhering to the social distancing rules. So it means that if you do come down to see the car, we will be keeping a discreet distance away from you, but you're more than welcome to come down because as far as we're aware, the controls for COVID-19 are being slowly relaxed as I record this video. Beyond that, we're more than happy to arrange delivery anywhere in the UK at minimal cost, sometimes at no costs if it's reasonably local. So don't hesitate to pick up the phone or to email us and make those inquiries. Anyway, let's go and see what it's like to drive on the road. It has to be said, the newer these Discoveries get, the nicer they are to drive. And this one, being only 2015, feels very tight and fresh, despite its 108,000 miles. And that is less than half mileage for one of these vehicles. They'll do 200,000 to 300,000 miles. In fact, a lot of cars will these days. They're more than capable of covering huge mileage compared to what they used to. But this car certainly doesn't have the feeling of being worn out or tatty or falling apart, and it's quick off the mark, and it's economical, it's low road tax, it's eminently practical, and it's a handsome thing too. I personally prefer it to the later Discovery 5, but that's another story. Anyway, let's go and have a little quick look and see what it's like under the bonnet. And there it is, that's that 3-litre SDV6 unit mated to the 8-speed automatic gearbox. Now you can get me on this telephone number running across the bottom of the screen here. We're also on Facebook and Instagram at James Wright Cars. Don't hesitate to ask if we can arrange finance, because we can. We can also take a part exchange. Do not worry about your health either, because we are strongly adhering to the COVID-19 coronavirus social distancing rules, so the cars are all fastidiously clean to make sure that there should be no cross-contamination at all. Anyway, don't hesitate to come down, sit and drive it, and all that remains to do is thank you very much for watching.